live from New York at the NAB New York show. The best beer I can find at the Javits Center is the Brooklyn Lager, a nice local brew. We are going to introduce you to the NAB New York show, and starting with a tour of the Broadfield Pavilion. Come on in, let's take a look. So here we are right up front, the Broadfield Pavilion, live at NAB New York. If you take a look at our welcome desk, this represents all of our vendors who are here at the show. Avid, Birddorn, Core Batteries, Epiphan Video, G Technology, LiveU, the LiveU Solo we're actually using right now in order to broadcast from the show floor. Matrox encoders, PTZ Optics showing off their brand new wireless cable. Roland, Simply Live, that's right, we just announced that we are now the distributor for the Simply Live Varsity bundles. Small HD and Teradek are also here at the show. So let me give you a booth tour of the Broadfield Pavilion, but before I do, I want to tell you how excited I am to let you know that we just reserved the same booth space for next year. That's right, NAB New York 2020. Come visit Broadfield Distributing right here in the front of the show. Let's get started right over here with Atomos. Atomos is showing off their brand new Shogun 7 monitor. The Shogun Inferno with 4 inputs, 4 camera switching built right into the 7-inch monitor. Here we have the Ninja 5, which is their 5-inch model, followed by their new line of studio monitors, the Neon series. Here you have the 17-inch, the smaller version of the Neon, and we're going to show you a larger Neon that we're using over with the red camera right next door. Here we have the Sumo 19 and the brand new Shogun Studio 2. That's right, the Shogun Studio 2 that was just announced at IBC is here on display in the Broadfield booth. Let's take a second and say hi to Rich and Dan. Come on camera, guys.
Welcome to NAB New York, people. Welcome to NAB New York.
I told our audience we have great news to announce. We just booked the same booth for next year.
Oh, I love it.
So 2020 NAB New York, come check us out at the show.
Same bad time, same bad channel.
There we go. I'm going to keep the tour going, and we're going to move over here to the red cameras. Right here we have the brand new Red Ranger camera, and we're also showing a Red DSMC2 using one of the other Atomos Neon Studio monitors. I don't want to interrupt these guys with their pitch too much, but do me a favor, Oliver, let's get a hit from this angle.
Yeah, we should tell them to send you out the photo. Peter will be there to be able to help out with some and you can get some more.
Now we're going to move over to LaCie. Vicky, say hi to our live audience. We're live on camera. We have Vicky from LaCie. That's right, she's holding up the brand new LaCie SSD solutions. We are super excited about not only the compact size in a rugged solution, but the amount of throughput and speeds that you're getting out of these brand new rugged SSD drives. Vic, I don't want to keep you for too long and do a big pitch. I'm going to keep on going about the show. But what else do we want to show off to our audience here today?
So these guys are SSDs, 950 megs, or the Thunderbolt 3, 2800 megabytes a second. Or if you're not familiar with a rugged RAID shuttle, that's relatively new. It has 2 4-terabyte drives in there. You can either treat it as a single 8-terabyte unit, or when you're out in the field for redundancy, you can have each what's on this drive mirror what's on that drive, so that way you don't lose any valuable content while you're out on your shoot.
It's important to note that with these transfer speeds, you're going to have a rugged storage solution fast enough to support 4K video. That's why we love LaCie, so it's great stuff. Let's move over this way. Again, I don't want to get into too much of an interruption here, but here we're showing off the brand new Wirekiss Gear 2. Brand new model, showing off right here, live on the show floor. If you don't mind, can I say you guys just for a second get the sexy shot of the unit right here? So this is the brand new Wirekiss Gear 2. We're showing the 420 model in our booth today. The Gear 420 is their souped up model that gives you configurable SDI/I/O plus an NVIDIA Quadro GPU. So this is built for HD live streaming and live production from anywhere. We're going to walk right around the corner here, get a nice shot of the angle in there. Oliver, you could get in there. I'll talk at the same time.
The use case is just getting
Here we're showing off the Sling Studio. Sling Studio is a great, affordable hardware live streaming solution. If you have an HDMI camera and you want to stream that live from anywhere, you can use the Sling Studio for starting at just $1,000. And now you can take that camera and go anywhere. Before we continue our tour of the Broadfield Pavilion, I want to introduce you to these guys right behind us that we're happy to be a distributor for Bird Dog as well. Eamon, I'm going to let you take over the show.
How you doing?
Why don't you show our audience what you're showing off today?
Okay, sure. So over here we have our flagship product, which is a Studio NDI. So this was the first product we ever made. It's been shipping for about 1.5 years. It's a NDI encoder and a decoder. You can toggle it between encode mode and decode mode. It does HDMI and SDI into NDI. Gives you tally and audio intercom. And then we've got the Mini over here, which is acting as a decoder, putting out content onto the screen here. So with one cable, which is one Ethernet cable, it gives you power, video, audio, tally, audio intercom, and you can set it to encode or decode mode. So that's really cool. What's new for us is probably the new P4K camera.
And again, just to interrupt you,
Sure.
you guys announced this at IBC.
We announced this at IBC last month.
And here they are right here in the US for the first time at the NAB New York show.
Yep.
We got the 4K converter, we got the 4K camera.
Yeah.
Here live, and we're shipping before the end of the year?
Before the end of the year. The hardware's finished, it's just firmware now. So we're really excited when we announced this at IBC last year. We won a Best of Show product award, so that was really cool. Yeah, it'll be out before the end of the year. It's going to be $7,995 here in the USA. Yeah, it's a Sony 1-inch sensor. It's a beast of a camera. Really beautiful colors, 10-bit color depth and stuff like that. So it's going to be awesome.
Awesome. And the P200 is on display here. We do have those in stock at Broadfield.
Yep.
And we also announced previously the PTZ controller with the NDI technology. You guys have that here?
Yep, so this will be shipping in the middle of November.
Awesome.
We're just putting the final touches on that. And this also has the audio intercom port on the back of it. So you can plug a headset in and then your PTZ controller can become part of the audio intercom, which is really cool. And a unique feature for, well, I've never seen a PTZ controller that has that feature, so that's pretty cool.
One of the things I'm most excited about in our partnership with Bird Dog is your shipping schedule for Q4.
Yeah, so
you know, we got a lot of great new products that are going to start rolling into the Broadfield warehouses.
Absolutely. So we've been a little bit slow on shipping some of our stuff, but all of the cameras will be shipping before the end of this month.
Awesome.
Including the all-weather A300 and the A200, which are outdoor weatherproof cameras, full NDI. They can be PoE powered with an injector, and yeah, they're all IP67 rated and ready to go for it.
Well, we have rats cleared off in the warehouse just waiting.
Yeah,
we're ready. We're ready for it, man.
Yeah. So A200 is coming off the line, I think next week.
Awesome.
And A300 will be around the end of the month.
Very cool. Eamon, thank you so much.
Thanks, Jim.
Let's continue our tour of the Broadfield Pavilion. Again, right next door. So here we have the secure data drives. Security encrypted hard drive solutions that can be unlocked either by Bluetooth or by the built-in keypad. Mike Bree, wave hello to the camera. We're live.
Yeah, hello.
Live on Broadfield's YouTube page, giving a quick tour of the booth.
All right.
I don't know if you heard the exciting news, but we have the same booth next year.
Yes.
All right. So we're going to have some more great stuff to show. These are great solutions, especially selling into government, education markets, anyone who needs to know that their information is protected. I would imagine even the medical space would be really interested in this
Absolutely.
stuff.
All regulated industries are perfect for it.
And if you want to learn more, we actually had Mike on as a guest on a previous Liquid Lunch.
Yeah.
Today I only have beer for myself.
Right, I don't know what's
so
going
I'm going to keep going.
Yeah, we're going to start a union.
I know my audience. I know I'm going to get yelled at. And next over here, again, we don't want to interrupt the current demo. We have the brand new Wowzer Clearcaster Pro. Wowzer is rebranding the Clearcaster as the Clearcaster Pro at $39.95, and these are in stock and available now at Broadfield Distributing. I'm going to tell you again, we had Anthony as a guest on our live show just a few weeks ago, talking about all the great new features and excitement with the Clearcaster Pro. Now moving over here, are great big news for the show. Last year at NAB New York, Broadfield was excited to announce that we announced a distributor agreement with Red. This year, our big news is that we have now offering Panasonic NDI cameras, controllers, and everything that Panasonic makes with NDI. Here we have their NDI camera controller. We have their 4K NDI PTZ camera. And we have the VLC 100 control unit. And we have those all on display here. And NAB New York would not be complete in the Broadfield Pavilion without our partners from NewTek. Here we have a road case with the NewTek TC1 showing off their large control panel and all the features and capabilities in a complete NDI environment. There is nothing more than one cable being run to any of the cameras being fed to these NewTek systems here. If you don't have the budget for the TC1, we're also showing off the TriCaster Mini. The TriCaster Mini with the TriCaster Mini control surface is a great way to get started in live production and streaming for an entry-level budget. And with that, we have the Connect Spark converters and the NDI HX camera that is feeding into our TriCaster Mini here, as well as the TC1 road case, again, all via NDI. So if you're in New York or want to make plans to come visit us in New York for next year, Broadfield will be right here at booth N121 for NAB New York 2020. It's a great show, it's right in our backyard, and if you don't want to wait till next October, join us every Thursday at 1 p.m. for Broadfield's Liquid Lunch. Until next week, cheers.